If you've got any leftover watercolour paintings and you would like to do something with them, you can decorate a couple of books. So I've made a couple of gifts here. This one is for a character called Enna, and I've just made a title page. This one is for a character called Epsilon, and again, little title page and some embellishments. And the top front cover is a couple of watercolour paintings that had no other purpose, and they weren't really good enough to sell. They weren't really good enough to even give away in that state, but when you cut them up and add them to a book, you turn it into something really lovely. And I'm going to show you how I decide where it's going to go. And then I've got another notebook here that is exactly the same. There's the cover, and I've already trimmed this one down, so that's going to get trimmed, glued onto there. And when you open it up, there will be a lovely fold up slip-in pocket just there. And I've also, because I've trimmed it down, I've got this extra piece here, and I'll think of something later that will kind of coordinate with the book. I'm going to be giving it a couple of decorative paper clips. These ones are musical, and I love that. The person I'm giving this one to, her character name is Enna, and she loves glitter. So I've found two beautiful glitter tapes that will match that one nicely, and some pretty blue flowers, and then more washi tape that's coordinating with this one. I'm going to start with this one because I've already glued it down. I've already cut it down, so I'm going to show you how I get that one going. So I've cut it so that it's perfectly fitting the size except for the bottom. So all I've got to do is line it up to where I'm going to glue it. I'm going to make it go right up to that edge there, and then I'm going to fold this over so that I make a tuck spot on the inside, and they can put any extra notes or sheets or anything they want really that can go on the inside. I've got a bone folder which I love to use for everything whenever I'm folding paper. So I'm going one way, and then I'm going to fold it back the other way. Bone folder again, bone folder, and double check before I commit to gluing that it fits nicely. And yep, that's really good. There is a tiny bit of the paper showing up there. So I could decorate that with washi tape at the end. I don't want to take too long over this. You know how sometimes with projects it's not worth spending a ridiculous amount of time. Oh, this is craft glue. It's Boyle's craft glue. I'm just turning it upside down so the glue comes out. And I absolutely love this glue for everything when you don't want anything to when you don't want anything to buckle. I'm just going to scratch up this surface a little bit. It's a little bit plasticky. It's paper, and you can see it's just cardboard, but this side is quite glossy. So with my knife, I'm just roughing up the surface, and then that will guarantee that my painting won't move off that surface. Okay, just gluing it down now like that, and turn it straight open so that I can put that and turn that up so that I can check it's nicely. I quite like that idea that you can't see the little tuck spot there. There, okay. Nice bit of pressure down there. I can always later on redo those edges if I find that they're moving, or come in with a bit of washi tape, that kind of thing. All right, now this is going to be somewhere where they can place papers. So I could glue it on that edge, and that would mean, however, that the papers will fall out every time they open the book. So instead, I'm going to glue that edge. I think it might be quite nice if that's a little easier to tuck into. Yeah, and that'll be easier to slide some papers in. So I'm going to glue this side. Same glue, Craft, Boyle's Craft glue. I think it's an Australian glue, but anyway, if you want a glue that doesn't buckle much, you can get these glues that aren't water-based. Just a little bit of extra there, there, and it's not buckling this paper at all. And that one's nearly done. So I've got this lovely washi tape to coordinate with this one. No, that's that one. This is the pretty one. This is the one that I'm going to add lots of. I'm just wondering which one would look beautiful here. And will I go glitter straight away? This is actually quite cheap washi tape, so I'm going to add a bit of glue to it. It's from Kmart, and you'll find it rolls out. Look at that, as it comes out, it just rolls out really easily. And that also means, oh yes, I'm definitely going to cover that edge. And when you find that it's rolling out quite easily like that, it means that it is it's super light tack, super low tack, I should say. All right, I think I'll put it on this edge first, because then that will seal that edge plus cover up my, I'm just seeing whether or not I can move it over a little bit. And oh, that's a better idea. There you go, there's another wonderful advantage to this glue. I can still move it. That's, I don't know, has that been 30 seconds, a minute? And it just allowed me to move it over. That is brilliant. And then I'll only have to do that edge. I wonder what that would be like if I just, let's have a look. What does that look like? Oh yeah, how beautiful is that? I think I'm going to make it go on both sides. So, put that to there. And then I'm going to cut it off and then glue it down. Just going to turn it over and check that I'm not wonky. Oh, lovely, it's not wonky at all. Now I also have this glue which has a finer nib. So I also have this glue that I'm kind of switching to a bit lately. I don't love the knob. See how hard it is for me to get off? Ouchie. I find I get a rag to grab it so it doesn't hurt my finger. So, and this one though has this lovely fine applicator, and it comes with an even finer applicator. And then I'm going to turn that over. And hopefully I haven't applied too much glue so it doesn't run everywhere. Yeah, that's lovely. Just really making sure that's stuck down. And then I wonder if I need to do that on this. Oh, it seems to have glued sufficiently. I'm just going to trim that little bit of I just can't quite grab it. It's because I'm doing it upside down. Okay, do it the right way. Right, here, here. All right, that's better. That'll help, won't it? There we go. Let's get rid of that. All right, that's looking lovely already. Now I could put one down this edge as well. Will that look fantastic? And or will I do this edge anyway and make it look more beautiful down that edge? Or I could go, no, or I could go gold. Ooh, it's kind of lovely, isn't it? Or I got a little bit, yeah, all right, let's go for it. I think what I'll do, Just put it on there and just guesstimate how correct I am with the, I want it to be straight, and it'll be very noticeable on this side. Hey, wow, I've done a pretty good job there. Okay, I'm going to trim this off with scissors. You can, of course, tear washi tape, but if you trim it with scissors, I just get a straight line. So, ouchie, ouchie. Ugh. Great glue, apart from how it's a bit tricksy to get off the lid. I'm going to put some extra there because it's going to have to turn right over, right up to that edge there. And then fold that one over. So this book will be for a character called Anna Arbor. We play Dungeons and Dragons with friends, and so we all have character names, and this character's called Anna Arbor. And the reason why I am, oh, that trimmed off nicely, and the reason why I'm using these musically themed ones is because Anna Arbor is a performer in the game. All right, that's good. Nice and easy to slip in. That's pretty there. That's pretty there. And, oh, no, it definitely wants it on that side, doesn't it? Now, this is going to be too fat. I'll have a fat edge and a thin edge, and, ooh, maybe this is when the gold will, no, maybe this is when, oh, yes. I'm going to give that a straight edge. Usually I tear it, but this book is so straight that it's just calling me for straight. Now, this is one of the times that being a left-hander is interesting. I was going to say annoying. I'm not annoyed that I'm a left-hander. I just find it annoying that the world only thinks in terms of right-handers. So this tape folds out nicely. See how awkward it is for me because I'm a lefty. I'm going to put it there, there, and that is going to beautifully cover that edge right up to there. And I'm going to snip it there. I don't want to take too long over it because it's just a notebook. I'm not selling it, I'm giving it away. And it's not their birthday or anything like that. I made one for myself and they both liked it, both these two characters. All right, that's good. Lovely. Now, just before I put this under a heavy book to just settle all of that glue, I want to glue the first two pages together because it will just give those pages some strength. So, there. Oops, I'm sticking it under the wrong page. Under there. Here we go. And for that, I've got another type of glue, which is just a glue stick, which is fabulous for gluing anything super thin together. Double checking I've got the right thing. And by putting the paper under, I can go right to the edge, which means that you get that really neat fold. Put a little extra in the middle there. I'd quite like a glue stick that doesn't do that lumpy thing that glue sticks do. Right, let's see if we can line this up beautifully. Cool, right. Just press that all down. Get rid of that actually, it's got bits of glue on it. Press that down. It will, it looks a little lumpy at the moment, but it's very likely to dry nice and flat because it's just a glue stick, though it's incredibly fine paper. And when I say fine, I mean really, really light in weight. All right, the other thing that I've got for this book is the extra bit. This might be like a lovely bookmark. Maybe I just put them in there. Maybe, or maybe they become tabs. Oh, that's a good idea. I could make tabs up the top for a few sections. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to make this into 3. I'm just going to snip it like so. For stuff to be written, they can always tear that out too. And then here, I'm going to put a tab. Or maybe the tab will be at the back, and then they've got tabs up the top to write stuff on. Needs to be, so that it doesn't tear, I think I'll glue another couple of pages together. And usually I'm really particular about not letting things wrinkle, but now I'm kind of thinking, does it matter that much if it wrinkles? They're still going to be able to write on it. Just get my other piece of paper. Got lots of scraps of paper, perfect for this gluing. And again, do the edges. I was probably pressing too hard earlier. A little bit in the middle. And, oh, did I mean to do that? Ugh, who cares? Sometimes I can overthink things way too much. All right, get rid of them. Just press that down. And then this will be a tab. Now, what did I decide I would do? It will be a tab like that. Tab like, oh, or like that. What looks better? Tabs coming out the side or tabs coming up the top? Actually, if I do it like that, it can be like a nice title of something they want to reference. Right, let's use this same Yoo-hoo glue and just go to the edges gently and stick that there, right up to the top, like so. And, oh, I think that looks lovely. And with the little glossy bits, little bits of sparkle. I've got my gold to use next. Oh, I wonder if the gold should be used now. Look how loose it is. Yeah, I'm going to do the gold there. Okay, give it a straight edge to begin. Stick it there. Oh, this is easy. There's a line for me to line it up with. That's cool. And we'll go to there, to there. And just turn that over for a second. And use this lovely thin one again. It's going along there. Thin strip of glue. And stick on a little gold embellishment here. There you go, Anna. How's that look? Looks a little bit funny, unfortunately. It wants, oh, I will be able to, though, because I'm putting these nice strong things in, I'll be able to put that there. That'll look so good, like that. Oh, and that balances that very nicely. I won't put that on yet, though, because the glue's still wet, and if you do stick that on while the glue's wet, it ruins the balance. Oh, I'll have that there, and I wonder whether it really wants this side done as well. No, I think I'll overdo it. That would be lovely. And that yellow one will match the gold really nicely too. Okay, so then I'm going to skip a couple of pages, 2, and glue another one together. I think this one can be a spare, and then she can let me know where it wants to be glued. So that will indicate it's a tuck spot as well. I like that. Okay, this one a couple of pages. This is the glued one. And we're going to put this one here. Oh yeah, like that. That's beautiful. Very, very exciting, that. Okay, glue stick. There. And I'm just double checking where that was going. And I want it to line up nicely. How's that? Haha, that's beautiful. I'm really satisfied with that. And using up all the scraps of watercolour paper too. Now then, repeat with the gold down here. There. To there. And just see if I can turn it over rather than turn it over rather than completely lift it up. Put in some glue all along there. Love this little nozzle-y thing. Oh, it's coming out everywhere. Okay, I'm going to put this plastic divider here. Just check it's not gluing to the next page, which it is. And there, lovely. I know, I'll put it there and there. That way it can protect both sides. And I'm going to put this down and put it under a nice heavy book so that all that glue can go into position. Okay, and then I'll show you how I'm going to do the other one. This one is the plain book. Just slip them over there for a second. And this is the painting, and that's my offcut that was on that side, but I'm going to find a purpose for that. Now, I think I will do the same. Oh, I know, I trimmed it to be the right size so that I could turn it over. So what I was thinking is that then turns over like that and becomes an enormous, that's actually too big for a tuck spot, isn't it? So I could trim it like that. That's a nice idea. I think I'll do that. I'll take some off the bottom and just gently slope upwards. And then I've got this lovely strip here that I can use for something. I do love to use up bits and pieces. Okay, so first things first, let's fold the edge. I'll get this edge organized first. There. Fold it backwards so that it lines up nicely with that edge. Onto here for my bone folder. I've got lots of different bone folders made out of different stuff. They're kind of small, and I go through stages of using them, and so when I see a new one that I think might be a bit better, I get it. So this one's a slightly different shape. It's kind of nice in your hand. It's a nice idea. Not that much better than the other ones. So I thought this one will lend itself so nicely to putting their name on it. So this one is going to be for Epsilon, and I will be able to glue it onto there, push it over. Is it going to be? It's not straight. All right, I'm just going to refold that fold down to there. Always worth checking before you commit to the glue. Just push it down. Boy, do I need a bigger cutting mat. Is that better? Let's see. Into there and onto there. Okay. Yeah, that's better. And a little bit of the book is poking through, but that's okay. I'm just going to make it really nice and even. Okay, rough up the surface first because it's got that plastic coating on it, and I want to make sure my glue penetrates. And then I'm ready for my craft glue, Boyle's craft glue. Some craft glues will warp your page, I find. That's why I'm in love with this one. And you can buy it at Bunnings. Okay, that one up. That goes that way, and I know that I've got a bit of wriggle room. This glue doesn't dry immediately. I wonder if I might just center it rather than, so there's a little bit of book showing and a little bit of book showing. That looks all right. Push it over so I don't get a gap up there. Push it over. Yeah, oh, that's beautiful. And that one doesn't need any tape either, I think. I could move that up a little. Yeah, just a little bit of the book showing. Just a tiny bit, I don't mind that little bit. Oh, that is annoying, isn't it? All right, I'm going to have to go either to the top or the bottom. No, right in the middle. Oh, actually, it's got stripes on the bottom. Just not sure, so I keep changing my mind about it. Right, that is better, that space. That bit of pattern coming through is much less noticeable than the pattern on the bottom. Oh, that's gluing very nicely. Come over here, and we're going to glue that bottom there. Boyle's glue again. It's really easy to open and shut that. Plenty on so it can't tear off. I like to screw it back down and get rid of the little extra bit. In order to be able to use some paper clips, I need to glue some pages together. Taking my time to get that just right there. And then I can put a tab. So I think I'll do the same thing where the tab sticks out. Scissors. This edge is bothering me, so I've got this tape. I've also got this tape. Look at how those colours go brilliantly. So I think what I'll do is cover that edge with this tape here. Do I need to go inside? Not really. I want them to sit separately. So I'm just going to trim that edge. I'm going to go right up to that edge and that edge. Trim over there neatly. And it's quite strong, this tape, so I don't need to put glue on this one. There. How's that look? Does it need one on the bottom? Unfortunately, yes. Kind of didn't want to have to do the bottom as well. And I think I'll tear it. Ah, okay, how's that look? Awesome. Right. Okay, I can go and get the other one and finish decorating it now because, oh, that's all wonky. Hope it's not too late. Can I move it? Ah, no. Okay, this one's going to go into under the heavy book. Now that I'm here, I think it wants this tape on the bottom just to match that up. Yeah, I think that looks better. To there. Oh, lovely. Okay, this one is for Anna. Let's see how the pages are going. Yep, a lot of wrinkling, I'm afraid. That's not ideal. Now, the other thing that Anna asked for were some blank pages. So this is full of lined pages, and I've got this sketchbook it's quite bulky, so I don't tend to use it much. So I thought I'll use up some of these pages. They're really beautiful and soft, and then that way I can give her some pages that she might want to draw on, or you know, sometimes we need maps, so that's quite good to have some pages that have blank edges. So I've got a guillotine. I'm just going to get rid of that. What I could do is make this first page to cover all this mucky stuff, is put a blank page there. I think I could, I might also put in some spare pages into here. Oh, that's a nice idea. Fold it over. And then she's got spare blanks that she can put anywhere she wants. I'm going to fold another one because it fits so beautifully in that spot there. Oops, that one's wonky. Just going to redo it because that would bother me if I was using it. So just do that. There, that's better. Yeah, well, this, I was thinking that I would write on here, but I'm wondering whether or not I might leave that exactly like that and make this like a title page. What I'm going to do is trim it over to there. I don't measure stuff. I just stick my thumbnail in it. Now, before I write on it and stick it in, it'd be much better if I decorate it here. So I mentioned that this character Anna loves glitter, which is why I've given glitter over here. And then that's grey is always good, and then, well, there's the purple, and then go green. So I don't think I need that colour. So I'll do these, and her character's name is Anna. Okay, oh, I know, I'm going to put it there. Oh, that's so pretty. And does it want something over there? Yeah, I'm going to put something over there to cover the wrinkles. Maybe not yet, maybe, or maybe something fat so that the page turns nicely. Or maybe it'll turn nicely anyway, maybe because you put your hand under there. No, I think it needs to all be joined up. I'll keep that one out because that's lovely. Or maybe I do go the gold now. No, I'm just not using the gold. I'll go for a nice fat one. Oh, wow, look at this beautiful one. Oh, how's that? Wow, that's stunning. The tape is stunning. Sometimes I do think my work is great, but I don't tend to say it out loud when I'm making videos for you guys. But the tape itself is stunning. Okay. Let's turn that over and push that edge That's going to make that page really easy to turn over. And I'm done. All right. Okay, this is just the fun part at the end where you go, ooh, how pretty does it look? I'm not shoving that right in just yet because I want the glue in there to completely adhere. Otherwise, when they go to remove them, those pages, they won't be able to. Oh, I think that needs that extra strip there to balance that. Just tear it off. That's great. And then I think they can have some more of these sheets. I think I'll fold another couple and then they can put them in wherever they would like them so that they fit in there. There's glue there, so it won't go that far. Yeah, just fold them. Don't overthink it too much. All right, and then there's some lovely pages and a cover and some tabs, and then I'm going to put it back under the heavy book. Wonderful. And I'm going to do the same with the other one and get it out now and from under the heavy book. Okay, here's the second one, and I haven't done a title page for that one. This one has an internal, that's going to go in there. I've got these cute little paper clips, and that's going to, I'm going to put them there to remind them that they can use these as little tabs there. And this is a little wonky. The tabs worked beautifully. Oh, that's working really nicely. And I think it needs a title page. Okay. And then I'll put in some sheets over there as well. So they've got the same. So rip out quite a few of these. A few more. For map drawing or something like that. I'm going to trim off that edge, and I wonder if I should trim off both edges. Yes, will that fit in there? Yeah, because the glue's down there. Right, trim on my trimmer. Right, that fits there. Will it fit here? No, it's too big. Right, these will be folded as well, so that they fit in there. There. I didn't do it straight, so I'm just going to redo that. There. That's good enough. Right, so I only need one for the cover. These two I'm going to fold. Do a better job. That's better. There. Then this one, I need to trim it down just a little bit more, and as I mentioned before, I don't measure. I guesstimate all the time, and I stick my thumbnail, I just make a little stick edge there, like an indent in the paper, so that when I get to my guillotine, I've got a pretty good idea about where to go. Okay, I've got this one, and I'm just going to move this one out of the way while I create a cover page, and this character's name is Epsilon, so here. Once you get going with washi tape, it's hard to stop. There. So they're ready. And does it want it on the other side? Does it look a bit one-sided? Uh-oh, what have I done there? Oh, no. All right, have I got enough to last to the end? They go that way. Oh, I might just unwind it to check it's going to last. Yep, okay. Oh, and I might go right to the edge. To there. Oh, these have been so wonderful, these washi tape stamps, except for the fact that they alternate the direction. So some are up one way and then the direction shifts. I'm just turning that over and I'm going to say I'm done. I have made a big mark there, and I don't know if I did it with the tape or the pencil. I think it's the tape. Oh, I've moved it with my hand, I think. That's all right. I think it looks all right. I'm going to leave the pencil mark in. I don't mind the look of the pencil mark. Weird. And I'm going to say it's done. Alrighty, let's take these sheets out. And while I put it under the heavy book, I'll take that back out again. But I'm going to be able to put in extra ones on here. Tab, and okay. I think I'm done. Thank you so much for hanging in there to watch this one. It's quite a long video today, but I really feel satisfied with these books. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.